Welcome to Club Rats. We're going to go out of our comfort zone a little bit here and maybe talk about some movies and some other things. My name is John.
Billy.
Fernando.
I'm Jesiah.
Billy, there's some breaking news when it comes to movies, as you're kind of our movie buff on the show. Give us the announcement.
Yeah, everybody thought it was an April Fool's joke, but there actually will be a sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And as everybody that's seen that movie is going to be excited, because what do we all want? We want more Cliff Booth. Because yes. Brad Pitt's character in that movie, he beats Bruce Lee's ass, and he is a fucking badass, and we all love that character. So we're going to get more of him. Now here's the catch. It's going to be written by Quentin Tarantino, but it will not be directed by him. It'll be directed by Mr. David Fincher, which is phenomenal, because you could argue he ain't the writer Tarantino is, but visually as a director, he makes really interesting films. They always have a certain style. They always have a great look.
And a twist.
Oh, yeah. You could argue that visually he's a more skilled director than Tarantino. And I think Tarantino would agree, because he picked him to direct his sequel to arguably his greatest film.
He's a very epic movie guy.
It is.
He does a good job.
Is Rick Dalton going to be in this?
I really hope so. I would love to see Rick Dalton back. I hope he's not washed up. I hope he's hanging out with Sharon Tate. I would love for him to have a career out through the 70s.
Drinking more whiskey sours.
Yeah.
He's like
yelling at hippies.
Goddamn hippies.
Fucking hippies.
But yeah, so to start off, Bill, since you kind of introed us, what's your top three or even your favorite Fincher film? Which one do you want to highlight?
I'm going to highlight my personal favorite. It's not his best. His best is Zodiac, guys. We could argue that later. But my personal favorite is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is an absolute masterpiece. It had the best trailer ever. The end of the trailer said the feel-bad movie for Christmas. It was released on Christmas Day. And if anybody that's seen that film, that is the opposite of a Christmas movie. But now it's a tradition where every Christmas I'm watching that movie. It is dark. It is fucked up. It is awesome.
It is a yearly rewatch for me, too. I love that film. It's a great argument for us to have, too, like, which Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is better. The Swedish version, which he adapted, or his version. In my opinion, I wish both of them would have a baby. I think the Swedish version has the better girl in it, essentially. But Daniel Craig steals the show. Daniel Craig is one of the best actors of, 2010s. To highlight the film I want to do, I'm probably going to go with Zodiac for me.
Yeah.
You just said probably is his best one. Really, I rewatch every Fincher film every year, but Zodiac has always stuck with me the most. You can argue that or Seven have stuck with me the most, but Zodiac, Jake Gyllenhaal gives a great performance, and I love. It's like we were solving the mystery with them in the film, so that's what I enjoyed about the film the most. I love thrillers, and I think Zodiac is the pinnacle of the thrillers for me. Fair?
Yeah, no, 100%. I agree with Billy and Jesiah. I think, in my opinion, Zodiac is his best movie. I mean, it's amazing. I like how you said it's like a mystery and you're trying to solve it.
You're solving it with them.
Yeah, it's awesome.
A real-life mystery, though.
Yeah.
Like the Zodiac Killer.
It still hasn't been solved.
Because I haven't seen that movie. To give just the background, what is the movie about?
It's about the people investigating it and trying to figure out who did it. It really is just a great mystery.
Who plays the Zodiac Killer in it?
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know who the Zodiac Killer is.
Who's the main character in the film?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
I knew Robert Downey Jr. is in it.
Jake Gyllenhaal plays the news reporter, which essentially in real life
is
what they did. Yes.
Who's the good guy, bad guy?
Well, we don't know the bad guy.
He's never been caught. To
I know.
Day. Oh, but you don't know.
So I'm saying
they're chasing basically a ghost. I mean,
so there's no bad guy in the film except the idea of the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, and this is what happened in real life. Like, the Zodiac Killer was mailing in these reports with riddles, and he's kind of like the Riddler, right?
He's like the Joker.
Essentially. And the news reporter got so obsessed with it, the cops told him, like, lay off the fucking case. That he's going to these people's houses who he thinks is the suspect and trying to figure out himself. And it ruined his marriage in real life. He isn't involved with his children. You see all that happen in real time with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Over it.
Yeah. And the cast is great. Mark Ruffalo's also in it.
Yeah, he does
Hulk,
a good job.
He's great in it. But back to you, Fair. Which movie do you want to highlight?
Phenomenal movie, but I would say my personal favorite that I just enjoy watching. It's not a top 4, maybe not even top 5 film of him, but I really love The Killer.
Yes.
It was just such a fun movie. Like, you kind of go along with the ride of him, like, trying to solve things and find people, and it's just great action. I really enjoyed it. It's just a fun watch.
It really gets you into a mind of a hitman.
It does.
It's kind of a remake of this French film from 1967 called Les Samurai, and it's almost shot for shot like the same.
That's always on HBO.
It's
Like, you could always watch it.
It's one of the best movies
and I
ever
never clicked
made.
it, but I wanted to watch it.
I can't recommend it enough. And having a modern version of that, I mean, every Hitman movie is kind of ripped off Les Samurai, but the way Fincher does it is with such style and
Is
flair.
Is
And
it better than
Fassbender
the
does
Tom
great.
Cruise, Jamie Foxx Hitman movie? What's it called?
Collateral's a classic.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but yeah, this is like one of the best 20 films of all
Michael
time.
Fassbender kills it, dude. And it's great.
Yeah, Michael Fassbender as the hitman, and
I love the scene when they're in like that. Where are they, Florida or whatever? They go in that guy's house. The pit bull's there.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, that dude.
Fassbender is
that
a
scene was
phenomenal
so
actor.
sick.
Even when he's in bad movies, he is phenomenal.
he'll elevate a bad movie.
Oh, yeah.
He's always a
100%.
great actor.
I love him listening to the Smiths. I thought that was a really
Yeah.
cool thing. Like that's how he gets in his zone to do his hits.
Yeah, that was awesome. The first 5 minutes, I'm like, what is going on? And
Yeah,
then it happened, and
the
I'm like,
intro
oh,
to the
shoot.
film is phenomenal. It
Yeah.
locks you in. It locks
does,
you in for sure.
100%. Have you seen it yet, John?
Zodiac?
No,
The Killer.
The Killer.
I have not seen either.
Oh, great
Yeah.
film.
Killer
But yeah, The
is,
Social Network is also a great movie too. I like The Social Network.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy that we like Jesse Eisenberg, or sorry, I shouldn't say we like Zuckerberg, because nobody likes him in real life, but in the movie you root for him.
Yeah.
Because of
Yeah.
Jesse Eisenberg, the
Yeah,
way he
yeah.
portrays him.
He portrays him so well. I love Justin Timberlake in it. I wish Timberlake would do more movies because he did that 2 years prior. He was an Alpha Dog. Timberlake could act a little bit. He's good in Time. Have you guys seen In Time too?
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, he goes so in depth in Alpha Dog.
Alpha Dog's fucking.
He's
good.
like a guy who like cuts marijuana leaves in his dad's backyard, and he chills out and hangs out and watches TV.
It's dope.
Big range for him.
But it is such a phenomenal cast because you got Armie Hammer before he was a cannibal and canceled.
Yeah.
You also have Spider-Man, the best Spider-man. So
What
What
you
were you
like
gonna
him
say?
the best?
I think he's the most likable.
He's too cool.
But that's why
Andrew
you like.
Garfield?
Yeah.
He's way
No,
too
he
cool.
was
to be
like a cool
Spider-Man.
guy in high school.
I
That's not
understand.
I think he's the worst Spider-Man. out of
He
the
is the
three.
worst.
He's like dunking on people and shit. Like
He's like skateboarding. I get it. Yeah, he's too
You
cool.
could argue it's the best Mary Jane.
Well, he got his Gwen Stacy killed, so he has the most tragic of the stories, and he's the most. That's why when they brought him all three back, he was the most interesting of the three.
Yeah, because his one is the one that got canceled. So we want to see more.
Why do we want to see more? He must be pretty good.
Nah, I probably think
You
Tom
walk
Holland's the
into that
best
one.
one.
Yeah,
I
you
think
kinda-
Tom Holland too.
Yeah, I
I
probably
like
think.
Maguire.
I
too,
think.
but-
You don't like
Hol-
Tobey Maguire?
No, I do like Tobey Maguire.
Tobey
but
Maguire
I
at least is dorky, and that's
Yeah,
what Spider-Man
he is.
should be.
I just thought he was too old. I
Yeah,
think
he's
Tom
like 35. He's like my age, playing an 18-year-old.
I think Tom Holland
He
embodied
depicts
like
him a
the
lot better.
They always do
Spider-Man.
that.
He doesn't though, because all he does is have he relies on technology from Tony Stark, and that doesn't scream
Well,
Spider-Man
we're not
to
gonna see
me.
it anymore because apparently it's supposed to be more the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man type of idea.
Which would be good.
Yeah. But anyway, back to Fincher, right?
Yeah, what were you gonna say about The Killer? You were gonna
Yeah.
say something, right?
Oh, I was just gonna say it's on Netflix. It was a Netflix movie, so this isn't out of Fincher's realm. Working with Netflix, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood 2, or whatever. they're gonna do.
Mindhunter, he loves taking those
Yeah.
checks from Netflix, and he's able to make masterpieces because all the seasons that we have of Mindhunter, everybody should watch.
Yep, it's great. So yeah, he's used to working with them, and I'm glad it's gonna be for us to watch. ASAP.
What's your favorite Fincher film, though?
I mean, these movies sound better than probably the one I like the most, or the one I'm most. I shouldn't even say I like it the most, but just the one I've watched the most would be Fight Club. It kind of got too mainstream, and I feel like it's kind of uncool now. But it's still, it's still an original concept movie. It's got Brad Pitt, Ed Norton. They're both phenomenal in it.
Great.
The girl's even good as a crazy person, even though it's Tim Burton's ex-wife, but wife at the time, I think. Meatloaf's in it. R.I.P. Meatloaf. He's dead. He does a pretty good job.
Bob.
You feel bad for him, obviously, when he gets shot in the head. And the message behind it, I guess, is kind of interesting in Fight Club. I thought The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo was better. I did not see that movie as many times, so I can't say if I like it better, but I think it was I've never seen a movie like it. So just from that standpoint alone, it was great. It's extremely dark. Just a great movie.
And we're not even mentioning half his catalog. There's Gone Girl, there's
Yeah,
Benjamin
Gone Girl.
Button,
Seven.
there's
Yeah,
Seven.
I mean,
is
we
Alien
still
3 is
have-
great. Just joking.
Yeah, we can still highlight the other films. Like Seven is probably the film I do rewatch the most of his. I feel like Morgan Freeman's character is so rewatchable. Brad Pitt's amazing in it.
It might be his most popular film. You think?
What's that?
Seven.
Fight Club's probably his most popular.
One of those two,
Yeah.
I would say.
But yeah, Seven.
It's great.
Pretty much what I said about
What's in the box?
Girl with Dragon Tattoo and Zodiac. I think Fincher is best at thrillers, and that's what it is, right? I think Seven embodies that thrilling aspect. It's a murder mystery too. You're trying to find who is doing this crazy Seven Deadly Sins murders, right? And you don't see who it is. Even Kevin Spacey wasn't advertised in the movie. They kept it a mystery, and he's like a guy that takes Brad Pitt's picture during like the second murder, and no one knows that until the end.
And it's not as cheap as like Usual Suspects, where it's like the Kaiser Sosak twist at the end, where it's like Kevin Spacey and he does the little walk away. It's done with so much more class,
Kaiser Soze.
and he's such a more terrifying villain because it's like he won. Like when they're driving out to the desert, the conversations they're having, he's already won. Yeah.
Proves his point. It's phenomenal. So Seven, I mean, we just argued for every movie to be his best. Seven might still be his best.
It could be, yeah. I would say between that and Zodiac, probably.
Yeah.
When I was a
Finding
kid,
them.
I watched. If you guys ever watched the show called Unsolved Mysteries,
Yeah, of
Heard
course.
it? They did the reenactments of that, and they just showed the guy with like the dumb black mask on walk up to like this couple, but it like scared me just seeing it because he just like pulls a gun on him and just kills him.
No, he stabs him.
But they just did the reenactment, even though it was cheesy with Unsolved Mysteries, and it
still
terrified me.
scares
Yeah.
you, yeah.
No, it's fucking good. And Zodiac is haunting. Like, you feel the journalist, like, he's
The
on edge. He's
emotions.
going to the suspect's house trying to help the cops out, and he's like, shit, this might be the killer. And he does, like, something creepy, and you're on edge, scared with him.
Fincher's movies too. There is like, he's got a little bit of. It depends what age you are when you watch the movie. Like, The Social Network, Fight Club. If you're like a male, 15 to 35, you've probably seen that movie, and it in a lame way, it kind of means more to you. Whereas, like, I don't think The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo has anything like that. That's just a great movie.
I think it does to us because people love those books.
Yeah.
People love that series. It's just a different generation because it's like every decade, it seems like Fincher can put something out that's just gonna like.
And it works.
Like, because we're more '90s kids.
Yeah.
We saw Seven. We saw Fight Club at that age where our brains like, what? This is what fucking movies can be? Are you fucking kidding me? So, for somebody that was 16 or 17 when they saw Dragon Tattoo, they're gonna feel the same way we do about Seven and Fight Club.
I mean,
But you were saying like Dragon Tattoo doesn't fit that, but I think for like you were closer to my age when I saw Seven when you saw Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah.
I don't know
So-
Dragon Tattoo that well. Does it have like male bonding in it?
Not male
really.
bonding.
Because that's what I was trying to say. Like
It's
if you watch
Seven.
Fight Club and Social Network,
It's a bro movie.
exactly. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
But the problem with the bro movie thing is they take the wrong lessons from it. Like they think
100%.
the Fight Club is cool. I want to start a Fight Club. It's
Yeah.
like no,
Kinda
that's
like the
not
American Psycho.
Exactly.
exactly.
thing.
The American Psycho
100%.
thing's a satire on
Well,
somebody
you
that's
can't
like,
interpret things differently. you
Of
know?
course.
That's just you can't help it. It is what it is.
But back to what Fincher's going to do with Tarantino, how do you make Cliff Booth into a murder mystery? Are you going to do something in the 70s? He's already fought the Manson family. How do you stop that? Do you have him meet up with the Zodiac Killer? Do you keep going with this alternate history?
Oh, that
or,
would be cool, actually.
like, why would he pick Fincher to do something unless it's going to tie into, like,
I like
what
that.
Fincher does best?
I like that Zodiac idea.
Yeah. I mean, he did Mindhunter. He kind of did the serial killer reenactment of history thing. Maybe Tarantino saw that and loved it. I don't know what Tarantino thinks about Mindhunter, but have you seen Mindhunter?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's essentially that. So,
It actually might be the best thing Fincher has done, but the problem it's a TV show, so we're not going to categorize it
and
like
it
in the
ended
film.
because of COVID, essentially.
Yeah, and it was
They
really
never
expensive
finished
to
it.
fucking make.
Oh man.
So it's a reenactment of like the serial killers of the 80s, and they're going about that.
And how the FBI decided to like start tracking them. So it's like we're going to figure out, oh wait, all these serial killers have the same characteristics. They kill small animals when they're kids. They do this, they do that, and they kind of set up like profiles for them. And that's how they figure out like, oh, okay, now we know there's this person here in Minnesota that's killing people with he's driving an ice cream truck picking up kids, and they just like are able to like collect a whole database. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So it's not like the Zac Efron recreation of what is
No,
it? Ted
no,
Bundy
it's
or
not one of those. No, it's
Okay,
not
yeah.
about a
Did you guys
sole
like that?
person.
Huh?
Did you like the?
I thought it was
Efron, Ted
fine
Bundy?
for what it was.
I
Like,
watched it. I didn't.
It was
expect it to
entertaining.
be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I was
I was
entertained.
pleasantly surprised that it wasn't horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I didn't think it was bad.
But Zac Efron's always good.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you think he's ever done steroids?
Never.
Never.
Bro.
What's his best movie?
Iron Claw for
Iron
sure.
Claw,
It's
yeah.
not even close.
Yeah.
And the dad in Iron Claw is the star of Mindhunters, so
I like the one where he's
Bring
like,
it
He
all
was
back.
in Fight Club.
what's
too.
the one?
Yes.
Speaking
It's a
of
Jimmy
Fincher
movie
things.
too, where and we both like it. He's like 13, but he falls in love with the mom. What's that called?
17 again?
I think so.
17. That's the
That's
one
a-
with Zac Efron.
Yeah, I
right?
love that
yeah,
movie. That's my favorite
Yeah,
Zac Efron movie.
That's a
And
great
the guy from
movie,
Friends.
actually.
Yeah.
And
It's
Chandler
good.
from Friends.
That's my
R.I.P.
It's actually a really
Yeah.
good movie. dude.
Exactly, it's good.
Yeah.
It is good.
Yeah,
It's a smart movie.
it is.
It's deep.
Dirty,
So-
I told you guys, Dirty Grandpa is a fun movie. It's Zac Efron and De Niro, and they just do a bunch of shenanigans.
I know
it's
the
great.
movie. I never sat
It's
down to watch it
great.
though.
It's not like
Yeah.
a fun movie. It's not a great movie. It's not one you're supposed to take serious. It's just like
It's a
I just
fun
want to
movie.
have a good laugh. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like fuck it, yeah. What were you gonna say though, Billy? I bet I kind of cut you off a little bit.
No, I was just going to kind of compare Fincher to, say, Tarantino then. We all are very big fans of Fincher. Is there anybody here that prefers him to Tarantino?
I prefer Tarantino over
Oh,
Fincher.
yeah, I like Tarantino's films better.
Yeah, I think he has the better catalog, but
It's close, though.
To me, Tarantino is probably my second favorite director ever.
I like them both the same. They're not my favorite, but I appreciate what they do. I would say Tarantino's probably slightly better.
but I think it's just because he's a better writer. Like his dialogue
What's my
in
favorite
movies,
Tarantino movie?
I would say probably Pulp Fiction.
I have Pulp.
Pulp
No, mine.
Fiction.
I know that's what I'm saying for you. It's not mine. It's my third.
My favorite is the one whether it's the heist movie with
Reservoir Dogs.
yeah, that's my
Okay,
favorite.
that's
Tarantino
fine,
movie,
yeah.
If I want to watch nonsense, I like Tarantino, and I'm always in the mood for nonsense. Like fun dialogue, great
Yeah,
dialogue,
I love
fun
dialogue.
nonsense.
Who has?
Now, if I want a thriller, I go Fincher. So it depends
Yeah,
what mood
of
I'm in.
I feel like Fincher has less bad movies, but not as good as not the best movies.
I don't think Tarantino has a bad movie.
I'm not the biggest fan of Django, but yeah, I don't think he has a bad movie.
I like Django.
Hateful
but
Eight.
It's not.
Hateful Eight is just Reservoir Dogs in the Old West.
I
Why
just,
wouldn't
I
you
just
like
heard
that?
it wasn't great.
It was.
But
It was
It's
good.
literally Reservoir Dogs
It's
in
the
the Old
same-
All
West.
his movies are
I
at
haven't
least
seen
good.
it, but I heard it wasn't like amazing.
No, it was good.
Yeah, Samuel
I'm not.
Jackson's
I don't like the
phenomenal.
Kill Bill
It's,
movies.
it's a Western
either.
Reservoir.
Wow, you don't like
Dogs.
I don't like.
Kill
I
Bill.
don't like. I don't. It doesn't
Like
do
you
it
don't
for
like
me.
the black and white scene, and it, she's
Against
tearing
the
them
Crazy
all up,
88, yeah.
and then
I
she
just-
faces Lucy.
I-
It's great.
I will
don't
say
know.
this with you, John. I'm not crazy about Kill Bill.
You're not
either.
crazy about the
They're
crazy-
I'm not
probably-
saying.
they're
I'm not saying
probably
it's
like-
horrible. I'm just saying I
I have
wouldn't
them
watch
towards the
it
back
again.
back
Yeah.
end of Tarantino, of my favorite Tarantino movies.
What's Fincher's worst movie? Alien 3?
Benjamin Button.
Yeah,
Alien
Benjamin.
3.
I'm not counting Alien 3. That Alien 3 is not his fault. Because yeah, Panic Room's a banger. Like
Panic
everything
Room-
I
else.
would
good.
probably watch Benjamin Button though over Kill Bill. I would if I had to pick. And I agree, it's a bad movie. It's just it's something I could. It's easier to follow for me. You gotta understand. I'm talking like it's like this close. I'm not saying it's
Yeah, I mean that's fair. That's
way
your
better.
opinion,
I'm saying
you know?
marginally better.
I think the dialogue alone in Kill Bill, it's so fun.
Like
It's
I'll be honest,
entertaining.
I would rather watch Mrs. Doubtfire than those other two movies. Not even close.
Smart movie.
I like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah,
It's a good movie.
I actually haven't seen that.
You've never seen Miss?
I've never seen this stuff.
Is this your brother, Bill?
I haven't seen it either.
You're kidding me.
That's insane.
No.
It is before our time,
Oh my god.
so it makes sense. You and I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You guys
just a
haven't seen My
generation.
Cousin Vinny?
We haven't
No.
seen My Cousin Vinny.
I own it.
I'm not
though.
saying Mrs. Doubtfire is like a great movie, but it's a memorable movie.
So back to Tarantino, Billy. You said you don't have
That's
Pulp
amazing.
Fiction as your favorite. What is your favorite? And if you have a top,
Yeah, I
three,
thought
what's
Pulp
your
Fiction
top
was
three?
your favorite. That's
I love Pulp
surprised me.
Fiction, but it's probably third. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is far and away my
It
favorite.
keeps growing.
Like every time
So
you watch
good.
it, you'll find something new and
And you don't like
something
Django at all.
else. Django's last.
You just think it's bad?
I just think it's kind of dumb to have Jamie Foxx like blasting Tupac in the Old West. It just doesn't work
It's
for
just like
me.
a ridiculous movie.
Yeah, it's a little too.
I mean,
silly.
it is over the top.
But Christoph Waltz, I mean,
That's
he got
like
his
his
second
Wolf of Wall
Oscar
Street.
for it. It's
Samuel Jackson's phenomenal
Yeah,
in it.
there's some great
Leo's
stuff.
amazing in it. I like Jonah Hill's cameo in it.
like I said, there's a difference between being a hack and then just making a movie that's like not his best, and it's just not his best.
Yeah, it's not his best. I
But
agree.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he's never dealt with like especially you want to talk about like male bonding or male relationships. I mean, Cliff Booth and Rick Dalton. I mean, that's
It's the
like
epitome.
that's
Yeah.
like bro
It's
goals.
like
Like,
James and Wade, dude. It's it's
Yeah.
crazy.
The
It's,
lobs.
dude, yeah, they feed off. They
their
just feed off each other
chemistry is
well.
so unbelievable, and then just the casting, like the fact that every young Hollywood star that's popular right now that was like nominated for Oscar or won an Oscar is in
Just
that
this
movie.
year alone, yeah.
In that movie, like he's so far ahead of the game, and they're basically teenagers in it. You got Mikey Madison, you got Austin Butler, you got Sidney Sweeney. You have all these basically faces of Hollywood before anybody even knew who they were. It's absolutely insane. And you have them playing Manson kids. Oh, it's freaking
it
brilliant.
was freaking awesome. I mean, we
Um,
loved it so much. We even went to some of the didn't we? You went to where'd we go? Casa Vega.
Oh,
Were
dude,
they
the
in
restaurants in there,
restaurant?
both of them, El Coyote
El
and
Coyote.
Casa Vega, absolutely phenomenal in
Yes.
LA. El Coyote is famous because that is the last restaurant Sharon Tate went to before she was murdered that night by the Manson family.
Yep.
They even have like a weird little mural when you walk in of her
Yeah.
face that's really creepy. It looks like it's looking at you. So it's really
No
cool.
matter what side of the room you're on.
And the food is good there too.
Oh, the food's
The
phenomenal.
food is good at El Coyote. I like it a little bit more at Casa Vega, but I mean,
Yeah,
they're
it's
both
give or
great.
take. And
yeah.
Casa Vega has the Tarantino
Margarita.
margarita, which everybody has to order because you won't find a better adult beverage.
It's phenomenal. If you guys love Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, 100% recommend going there.
Second for me would be Inglourious Bastards. It's just a perfect movie. The action, the comedy, it all just works.
That's probably my second favorite too. I agree.
And Christoph Waltz, like just
Oh,
that
amazing.
scene in the beginning, like that should be taught in every acting class. For him just sitting at the farmer's table, they're talking about milk.
It's such a different take. Not such a different take, but such a unique take on World War II and the Nazis and stuff. It made it in a totally different way.
Exactly.
And you see how much he did from that movie to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, kind of like re-envisioning history.
Yeah, that's
Least
really
favorite
where-
take
Tarantino
on
movie.
it.
Terror with what's with the zombies? Horrible movie. Terror. What is it called? Terror Night.
That wasn't his. That was Robert Rodriguez.
horrible movie.
Yeah, that.
Can't stand it.
But his movie in that dual
Awful.
package Death Proof is fun.
Okay. Yes.
It's okay.
Reasonable. Yes.
It has a great cast. Like I love Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
It's not a terrible movie.
Yeah.
Dawson.
I know Rosario.
But see,
Dawson.
that's how bad that movie is. It still stinks on Tarantino for me. You know he was involved.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they
He looked
released
at
it as a double feature
Yeah.
with him and Robert Rodriguez.
I didn't like it.
But he was going for a B-list type movie. Like that was their whole point of it. They were going for like a nonsense like 1970s dual
I get
feature
it.
movie
I just wasn't-
that you go into the drive.
I just wouldn't watch it again.
I've rewatched them both.
I actually
It's
kind of
fun.
like Planet Terror. It's fun for
Planet
what it
Terror,
is.
that's what it's called. Yeah.
She has a gun on her leg.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm
Have you seen those?
No, I haven't seen
You
it.
don't.
It's not.
It's
great.
fun trash.
No,
fun.
it's bad going in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all
Just
you-
expected.
The Kurt Russell movie's not bad though.
No, it actually isn't. It's
Yeah.
kind of like
That's Death Proof. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's not bad.
No, it's all right. That's reasonable. Like if that just came on its own, I would have been okay with it.
it would have been a short trip to the movies, but sure.
Yeah,
But
what is it like 70 minutes?
He
Yeah.
probably made a 2-hour movie though and cut
Oh yeah,
cut
knowing
it down.
him.
You know what I mean? So there is a full movie there. I bet you.
I probably do have Hateful Eight as Tarantino's.
I just heard people were critical of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I probably do.
But
have
see,
his film as
you
the
guys are
worst.
like, it's like this is like talking about Celtics basketball. Like you guys are huge Tarantino fans.
Yeah, it's like still a Hall of Famer. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
you like Kevin McHale better than Tommy Heinsohn, fine, but it's
But
not
I'm
like
saying
Tommy
you
Heinsohn sucked.
guys like love him. He's your favorite. He's your number one director, right?
Mine, yes.
I probably have him as well.
I have
So-
him as two.
So there you
Number
go.
one.
Nolan?
Christopher Nolan, yeah.
We probably have a similar top three. Like I got Nolan and Fincher in my top three.
Yeah, I got Nolan, Tarantino, and probably Fincher.
Actually, Fincher might not be in my top three. I might have Scorsese in three.
Oh, Scorsese's good too.
Yeah, because my favorite film of all time, it's kind of a two-way, three-way tie, but I love Goodfellas.
Do you like Ridley Scott?
Ridley Scott don't miss, man. He's
He's
very
great.
fun
Oh,
for
he's
action.
great. I mean, I love Gladiator, right?
Yeah.
But I don't have him in that top three, top four. He might be in the top five.
Yeah.
What,
But yeah, number two was great. Like Glorious was great. I love how he has his own depiction on like what he would have had happen. I also love how Brad Pitt says Nets. He's killing it, and it's
Gorlami.
Italian.
Yeah,
He's like, I
Gorlami.
do speak the most Italian. I do.
It's so good.
I mean, Walt's won an Oscar for a reason. He steals that movie. But Brad Pitt, I think he should play a side character in every movie.
Dude,
I
he's
think
fucking
his
awesome.
side character, even though he was probably like the
Side great in Fight Club too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His side characters, he steals the show.
It's great.
I mean, even in Seven, like he's basically the lead or co-lead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. When he has like another actor and they're 1A,
He's next to
1B.
Morgan Freeman, right?
Yep.
Yep. when they're 1A, 1B with each other,
Did Morgan
I
Freeman
think
have
Brad
freckles
Pitt's the
in that?
best.
What's your 3?
So he laughed.
I have Nolan very high, but I don't have him 3.
Oh no, I meant your third Tarantino.
Oh, my third Tarantino would probably be Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Phenomenal film.
And then Jackie Brown probably 4th. I love Jackie Brown. That's a great underrated Robert De Niro role.
That's a good movie.
And of course Michael Keaton. And anybody that watches
Keaton's great.
Out of Sight, he's playing the same character.
Yeah.
So those movies are connected. It's kind of a little fun. Just another reason to watch Out of Sight because that movie fucking rocks.
Fun Easter egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Pulp 1, Once Upon a Time 2, and now I got Inglourious 3.
I have very similar to Jesiah. I have Pulp 1, Inglourious 2, and Once Upon a Time 3.
What do you got? Tarantino rankings. This is it.
Not in any order, but my top 3 would be Inglourious, Reservoir Dogs, and probably Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction.
You got to watch Once Upon a Time in
No, I
Hollywood.
watched the first 30 minutes of it, and then I had to leave the movie theater. So
Sorry, you had to leave.
yeah,
you
I would.
you really missed
I
out.
did. I did go to see it. I'll watch it.
I
You really
have it,
missed
dude. You could
Yeah,
watch it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I get it.
It's one of the best movies ever, dude. It's so good.
It really
It
is
holds
his
up well.
masterpiece.
When you first watch it, you'll probably like Leo's character better, but after every rewatch, you're gonna go more and more onto Brad Pitt's character, and I'm so excited that it's not April Fool's joke that they're coming out with, part 2.
I love when he's in Spawn Ranch, dude.
It's
Dude,
great.
that's unbelievable. All the girls are yelling at him. Say it again. I'm gonna knock all his fucking teeth out.
He's like, "What's her name?" And I think someone's like, "Pussy," and he was like, "We love pussy." He's like, "Yes,
We do.
Yes, we do."
I love when he's on the highway with the hippie chick, and she's like, "Do you want me to give you a blowjob?" He was like, "How old are you? I ain't about to go to jail for no poo-tang." Yeah.
They haven't caught me yet. They've certainly.
I forgot about Desperado too. I love Desperado.
It's not Tarantino. It's Robert Rodriguez.
I know, but
He had a part in it.
he's in it. He gets shot in the head.
He's also very good in Dusk Till Dawn. Like nobody plays a creep like Tarantino does.
How much he
He's good.
loves drinking alcohol off of Salma Hayek's leg
Yeah, that's.
onto her foot was in his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely wrote that scene, and
He wrote it.
yeah, God bless him for doing that. Because
What would you
else?
say is his worst film for you?
Tarantino?
Yeah.
I probably have Hateful Eight as his worst.
Wow,
But I
okay.
still enjoy it a lot.
Yeah.
But I probably have it at the bottom of his list.
I talked about it. Django.
Yeah,
There's
Django,
a lot of it
like
doesn't work for me, but it is still really good. And Christoph Waltz gets another Oscar. I'm fine with that.
He's
Yeah,
great.
for me, I don't, and it's not necessarily because it's bad, but I would probably say like Jackie Brown or something. Like for me, I don't know. Like I love all his movies.
When's
That's
the
what
last
the
time you
deal is.
rewatched Jackie Brown?
I was probably 18, so like 7, 8
I think
years
you'll like
ago.
it a lot more now.
Now,
the
yeah.
dialogue holds up very well. I think when you're younger, you're expecting more of a Tarantino
fun,
film,
yeah.
nonsense, shoot 'em up
It
type
could
of
be.
shit.
It
And
could
it's,
be.
It's more of a slow grind. It's building the characters, relationships.
It's
Yeah.
absolutely heartbreaking that Max Cherry doesn't go with her at the end.
Yeah, I'll
Like,
have to
it's so
rewatch it.
fucking good.
I also am not huge on Kill Bill, but I mean, like I said, it's been years since I've watched those as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I still, like I said, I love all his movies. There's not one I dislike. So
And John, yours is Kill Bill.
Probably the Kill Bill. Again, I don't hate it. It's just not my favorite.
What about with Fincher, guys? Fair. Start with you. What's his worst film?
his were probably Button.
Yeah.
Benjamin
Benjamin
Button's
Button.
just not my thing. I want him to be like dark and mysterious and like.
I haven't seen the game, so would you say Game is better than that? Because no one ever talks about the game.
Game's better.
Yeah.
Just because of Michael Douglas.
Alien 3 is bad.
Alien 3 is really bad, but
I
like
like
I
Alien
said,
3 though.
it's just a job. He was hired to do a job, and he did it the best he
They
could.
sabotaged him. I mean,
Yeah, they gutted that movie.
They
like,
did.
Yeah, so Game I haven't seen, so that one I won't rank, but I think we could all agree Button's probably the worst of his
100%.
films.
And that's probably the most mainstream. Like that's the one you could take your like mom
well, it's
to.
just such a ripoff of
Some
Forrest
people
Gump.
love that
Yeah.
movie, dude.
I mean,
It's just sappy. Yeah, the
it's like a
fucking
Forrest
feather.
Gump movie.
I actually like Forrest Gump, but
I like
At
Forrest
least
Gump better
Forrest
though.
Gump has quotes.
Yeah.
right?
I'm saying
Dude,
it's a
it's so
bad
memorable.
version of Forrest Gump.
something just jumped
Like-
out and bit me.
Well, we're gonna watch Forrest Gump, but he's just gonna age throughout, or he's gonna get younger as the movie goes on. It's like a bad version of Thinner. It's like a bad Stephen King movie. Sorry, I'll be critical of it.
Oh no, you're good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, at least.
What's your
Forrest
guys'
Gump has
favorite
quotes.
Stephen King movie?
Let me look it up.
Book that's
actually.
turned to
Let me
movie.
check it out.
Book that. I mean, it's Shining, but it's nothing like the book.
But it's still his. It's his.
Yeah, he doesn't like it though. He doesn't.
I know.
Want to put his name on
I
it.
know. Even though it's his book.
When I Google Stephen King movies, The Monkey comes up. Is that a Stephen King?
Yeah, it's a Stephen King
Yeah,
story.
he's a monster.
Yeah,
That's
it's
so
unbelievable.
much- There's so many movies.
Yeah.
dude.
No, Stephen King's like, he's not a direct. Well, he did do direct some movies,
But
But
he's-
like 1920, liked it. It's
Yeah.
rated terrible, but
Yeah.
I was like, this is actually not a bad film.
Stephen King's
really
like the
liked
king
it.
of like it's a bad rated horror
No
movie,
pun intended.
but it's yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
But it is actually like they're very entertaining. Like even a bad Stephen King, like the Mark Wahlberg one's terrible, but it's entertaining.
Shining is the best.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Or the
I
the
like
prison
it.
one. What am I?
Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, Shawshank
That's a
Redemption.
great movie.
Shawshank
That was
is
Dustin
probably
May's
his
favorite
best
movie.
movie.
He said.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a classic.
He did Shawshank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
He also
for
did
sure.
It. I mean, he's done some.
Yeah, I
movies.
like
what's
it,
what's
but
the
I like
other
Shawshank
one
more.
with Tom Hanks?
Oh, Green Mile.
Green Mile.
Yeah,
is good.
Green Mile is very.
I
very
hate
was
good.
Green
good.
Mile.
You don't like Green Mile?
Can't stand it.
Do you guys like Secret Window?
I
Great
like
ending.
Secret Window.
Yeah. I mean, he loves Johnny Depp.
I like.
so.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
it's
that.
not.
I
A,
like Secret Window.
it's not
fun.
great, but it's entertaining.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
Yeah, I would
I
definitely
watched that
say
when I was like 7
Shawshank
years
for
old.
sure.
I liked it.
But like Pet Cemetery, the original's good
Yeah.
from the 80s.
Even the remake wasn't bad. John Lithgow.
wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. You guys probably only. I probably only bet maybe Billy. Maybe Billy hasn't even seen his
Yeah,
Creep
there's
Show.
so many movies.
I haven't seen Creepshow.
I have not
You haven't seen Creep Show?
No.
Creep Show's good. See, I got you guys beat on that
I
one.
actually like it.
Yeah, it is good.
The original, it's better though than the new.
I
one.
actually like
I like
the TV It, like the TV
I like
movie
the
It
new one.
with
I
the
like
I'm
the
talking about
90s.
the old
I like
movie.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first
from
one
like
more than the
1990.
second
Yeah,
one.
the first hit that came out in 2017 was,
Yeah, it was great.
pretty legit.
Creep
Yeah,
Show's.
it
You
was
like
sick.
Creep Show, Bill?
I would say for
It's got
me,
the guy
I like
from,
probably Shawshank, It, and probably Shining 3.
Not Danza. He's in Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Really?
Ted Danson.
Oh, okay. I like Ted Danson.
He's in it.
What about The Mist?
Great
That
movie.
was the Wahlberg one, right?
No, you're thinking of The Happening. You're
I am
thinking of
thinking
M.
of- I am
Night.
thi-
was
I am thinking of
that
M.
happening as well.
Yeah, when we
Mickey
said
Mantle
Mark
was saying
Wahlberg, I was like, Mark
The Mist.
Wahlberg.
Oh, okay.
You never saw The Mist?
I saw The Mist.
Like I said, we saw it together.
Yeah,
Mickey Mantle, the guy who plays Mickey Mantle.
Yeah.
Jesiah,
But
have you
he's
seen
Mickey Mantle.
1922?
Yeah, he's just Mickey Mantle.
Thomas Jane. What's up,
Have
Fred?
you seen 1922?
Thomas
I have not. I've seen 1408 though.
1408.
I mean, Carrie's a classic if you've ever seen it or read it. I've done
Yeah,
both.
Carrie's good.
Carrie
No,
was
Stephen
the best.
King's great. I mean, he gets a lot of shit because people think he can't write endings, but most of his movie adaptions are fucking great.
Aren't they making a new It where it's like a prequel to what just
I think
happened?
so.
Oh,
Gary
he
Village.
wrote-
It's supposed to be a show, right?
We were
No,
watching
it's
the
a movie,
movie.
I think.
He wrote Misery.
Oh yeah, that is true. He did.
Stephen King wrote. I know he's whatever you call him, writer slash. Stephen King's one of the best just writers of all time.
Yeah, and if you want to put it to horror, he's number one.
He is number one. I agree. There's no. It's not even close. It's not even close.
Edgar Allan
He did like The
Poe.
Running Man,
Yeah,
which is a good bad '80s movie, but that was his book.
I even like the sequel to The Shining. I think Doctor Sleep is a fucking banger, and it goes toe to
It's-
toe with The
it's-
Shining.
Obviously, the first one's better because Nicholson just took it to another level, and Kubrick. But for trying to make it a second movie, it's reasonable.
But to have
It's good.
Ethan
I'm not
Hawke
saying it's
as
bad, I
the
agree
grown-up
with you.
son, like he's like
Yeah,
perfect for that
no,
role.
it was.
No,
It's a good sequel.
Not Ethan Hawke.
Right.
Yeah, but it's the
Yep.
same guy.
Ewan McGregor. Yep.
Another
Same
great
guy.
It is.
They are very similar.
If I'm a director, I say, "Can I get this guy? We can't get him. Then you get that guy." That's how that works.
I
It's
want
literally the same
Obi-Wan.
guy.
I want
Like
Obi-Wan.
Stand by Me is another great Stephen King movie.
Yeah, Stand by Me.
Stand
It's one of the best movies of the
I've seen
'80s.
it.
Yeah, River Phoenix. It's Joaquin Phoenix. He was actually the better Phoenix.
He was a way better actor than
River
his brother.
Phoenix with his or Joaquin Phoenix with his shitty hair lip and his overacting. Sorry.
I like Jerry O'Connell in it. He was fat.
Yeah, he was. Cujo, another great movie. It's a dog with rabies that tries to
Yeah.
kill a mom and her kid. They're stuck in the car for a week.
It's too close to home for us, but yeah.
Great. You ever seen it?
I've seen it. Yeah, of
Cujo's
course.
great.
Of course.
Creep Show's rated well. It's actually no, it's the show.
No. Well,
The show's rated well.
that's
I didn't-
like
I
the
didn't even know-
remake,
I
but
didn't
the
even know show
original.
came out.
So the original, it's kind of like what Tarantino was doing. He put two movies in one, but it's like three stories in one movie.
Interesting.
It's dated, but it is. There's nothing like it. It's worth a watch
Okay.
for sure. Do you guys got anything else, or you want to? What do you guys want to preview for our next movie talk? What director? I mean, this one we started with Fincher, but we'll just
Then we
call
went
it
into
Tarantino too.
Yeah.
It kind of
we
turned into
could go
Tarantino.
into maybe Christopher Nolan and
Yeah,
Scott.
I think we go Nolan, Scott.
Scorsese.
I'd like to do a little more modern. I'd like some Sean Baker or Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah, I'll watch some Sean
Yeah.
Baker films this week too. I mean,
Let's each of us have a director for the next one.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess we'll go where the conversation goes. So
If you have anybody that you want us to talk about, put them in the comments,
Absolutely.
and I'll try not to shit on your favorites, but no promises.
No
we
Disney
are honest
movies.
around here. So that concludes our show. I'm Jesiah,
I'm John.
Billy.
Fernando.
and we're the Club Rats. Remember to comment, subscribe, like us. See you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.